Hello and welcome to Exotics Racing. Mike Benani out here at our private racetrack in Las Vegas once again for another car review. This time, the all-new, very exciting McLaren 570S. McLaren is back at Exotics Racing, and this car is the perfect car to debut this brand out at our racetrack. So what you're going to find underneath the 570S here, like any McLaren, all the way up to its Formula One race cars, the entire car is based around a carbon fiber monocoque chassis that keeps it very light, very stiff, and of course, for the power, a twin-turbo 3.8 liter V8 engine producing 562 horsepower. Now you can tell just by the shape of this car that everything about it is very aerodynamically driven, and it drives the same way as well. You partner that with a quick electric steering box and all the suspension magic that McLaren knows how to do from its Formula One program, and you have a very stout, very cool car to come out here and drive alongside our Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and other stuff. Now that you've taken a look at the beauty of the exterior of this car, it's time to go inside and see what they've done there. All right, now here we are sitting inside the McLaren 570S, and for me it's a very comfortable place to be. It feels a lot like a race car. The steering wheel is more of an oval shape. It fits very nicely in your hands, and the paddle shifters, they move with the wheel. Now the seats, they're very tall on the side bolsters, so they keep you hugged inside the seat going through our corners. It feels a lot like a race seat. Might be a little bit for our bigger customers to get used to, but it does its job perfectly, and it's the exact seat that you want when you're driving around a racetrack. Now on the center console, you have a nice big information screen. Everything about this car on the dashboard and the center console is digital. That way it can keep up with the speed that this car revs, and it looks a lot like a video game. It's a very cool, very comfortable place to be. I'd spend as much time in here as I possibly could, but eventually I have to give this thing back. What we're really interested in, how this car performs around the racetrack. So let's get out there, get our helmets on, and see what this thing can do. All right, so here we are in the all-new McLaren 570S. Now, last time we had a McLaren in our fleet, it was the MP4-12C. Very, very fast car, but what I did not like about that car particularly is it had no real feel for the driver. Everything was electronic. The steering, the suspension, everything about it felt like a video game. This is kind of a blend of both worlds. It still has the electronic steering, but what it does have is a more traditional suspension setup. So you get that feel that you're used to when you're handling a car. The brakes on this car are very, very good. Car stays flat under braking. It has the turning precision of a Ferrari compared with the brutal acceleration of a Lamborghini. Man, that twin-turbo V8 feels like you're being pushed by a locomotive. It's insane. The way this changes direction, it's like a surgical tool. It really is a cross between a Ferrari and a Lamborghini. This car on the street, if you want to buy one of your own, it's going to cost you about $180,000. But you can come out to one of our racetracks and drive one of ours for 5 laps around an actual racetrack for just $399. Best part, you can add additional laps to that price for only $70 more. And you're going to want to add as many laps as you could possibly afford in this thing, because you're not going to want to get out of it. So good.